Coach's duties. Yes, they have a few, and they know this. Who's going to tell them this year? You and your buddy, Pete?
I don't know.
I don't know. One of us will. Coaches call in the score. Okay? You are not required to email anybody at the end of the game, your game, saying this team won 3-2, this team won 3. And don't do that. You can if you want to. That's cool. You don't have to. But keep hold of your scores. Another reason why you write them down. Okay? Because if Keith calls in with his score, it says, I won 2-1. And I call in with my score, no, my team beat Keith's team 2-1, right? We have conflict here. Guess who they call? Carly, who was our referee. Okay? Carly will get a call from Mike. Carly, who won your 8 o'clock game? The answer Mike wants to hear is, hang on, let me get my paperwork. Keith's team won 2-1. Thank you, Carly. Click. Okay? The answer Mike does not want to hear is, oh no, I didn't keep it. Okay? So keep it around for a week. Alright? Okay. Home team provides the ball. We talked about that. If they don't have the right one, get it from the visiting team. If neither one have it, get what you get. Duration of the games. Boy, I hope you're taking notes on this, because I get phone calls every week, including the last one, which throws me. If you're working a kindergarten or first grade game, your game will be 4 quarters long. Yes, quarters, not halves. Each quarter will be 10 minutes. Everybody with me so far? Okay, now on quarter 1 and quarter 3, that does not mean if the ball's in play on the field, 10 minutes is up, you stop. It means at that point you wait for the ball to go out of play, then you stop and do your quarter break. Everybody good with that? It goes out of bounds at 11 minutes in. So it goes up across the touchline, what's our restart? They're all in? Thank you, the 2 who knew that. Research is going to be hard for the rest of you. Stop for your quarter there. Quarter break is 2 minutes. Right, Keith? 2 minutes. It's a water break. Go over, they make the changes, they throw them back on the field. We start with that throw-in. At the end of the second quarter, 10 minutes has gone by, boom, we're done. I don't care what the ball's doing. Okay? Then you have a 5-minute halftime. Then quarter 3 works like quarter 1. You with me so far? Quarter 4 works like quarter 2. Game's over. Okay? Second grade select is a normal game, 2 halves, 24 minutes each. Okay? Works just like a normal game. All sub rules are the same as everybody else. Third and fourth grade, 2 halves of 25 minutes each. Third and fourth grade select will be on the big field, and that's 2 halves of 30 minutes each. Okay? If it's select, the halves are longer. You'll know when you get those. Fifth and sixth grade, 2 halves of 30 minutes each. Again, if we have 6th and 7th grade, 35 minutes. We go to the older league. 7th and 8th grade, 2 halves of 35 minutes each. Everybody good with this? Any questions about this? If I get an email on Friday night, hey Brad, I'm doing this age group, what are the halves? I will answer it with my thanks. If somebody walks up to me 5 minutes before their game and asks me, I'm going to worry. Okay? Read your rules the night before. Okay, I'm doing this age group. What are my halves? What's my ball size? You email me that night, I'll answer you. I got no problem with that. You get to your field still not knowing, I got a problem with that. Anything to add, Keith?
The matrix for PSA is not correct? Oh boy, that's another word. Is not right or correct. That's the correct word. On the website, it will be by Friday. So if you're intending to print out your PSA read or your game matrix, don't, because it will change.
Yeah, we'll have it up on our site too.
Yeah, because of the third grade girls full-sided and the 8th grade group, which we have had before.
Okay. Here's substitution. Kindergarten, first, second grade, the second grade rec. Only quarters. Period. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, in the first grade game, you'll have a coach at a throw and yelling for subs. Like, nope, quarter over. If they want to have a debate class on that, tell them to come have a debate with me. Again, I'll have that conversation all day, and I'll be smiling the whole time. I'll start it with, please read your rules once in a while, coach. Okay, if they're hurt, yeah, they can sub for that. All right. Okay, also on those, they could switch goalkeepers with the player on the field at a stoppage. Tell them to let you know. Hey, ref, I'm going to switch my goalie with this guy here on the field. That's cool. Ref, I'm going to bring this kid off the bench. That ain't cool. Score. Cool. Got it? Okay. Second grade select, and then third grade rec all the way through eighth grade. Here's how's it goes. How's it goes? Yeah. They can substitute on a throw-in, team in possession only. And you'll hear some coaches that don't have the ball, team with the ball is subbing. It's like, okay, since they're subbing, we're going to sub. No, you can't. Okay, that's an answer sub. Don't do that on throw-in. No. Only if you've got the throw-in can you sub. Good? Goal kick, both teams. Yes, sir.
The other team has had players up to sub for a long time.
That will be done on.
Well, it's not an answer sub, he's intending to sub. And then you go, okay, it only makes it reasonable that he's not had a chance to substitute when he said his kid's up to 5 minutes.
Yes, anytime deemed necessary, I would deem that necessary. Okay. Okay. Goal kick, both teams. By the way, for them to sub, they have to have your permission to do sub. Okay, they're not letting you know. Ref, I'm subbing and stuff. Okay, ref, may I sub? Yes, you may. Okay. By the way, let them if it's legal. The time I'll tell you not to let them, use your judgment, is if a team's winning by like a goal and you're getting towards the end of the game and you notice every time he can sub, he does. What's he doing?
Wasting time.
Stalling. He's running the clock on you. Yeah. Okay. Then I'll expect you to say no on that third one. No play. When he goes nuts, send him to me. Okay. I've had that coach and I've been the referee. I really don't have a problem stopping the clock, walking over. Hey, coach, you're stalling. He opens his mouth, words come out, I caution him for dissent. Okay? Yeah, except they don't show him the card. Very good. Okay, I write it down in the book, I walk off, I start the clock off again. No, I caution him. The warning was when I told him he's stalling. The dissent was when he opened his mouth and words came out. Okay? After a goal's been scored by either team, okay? Again, ref, may I sub? Yes, you may. Okay, with your permission. Injury. By the way, if you stop the game like Ari gets Ani, thank you, sorry, gets hurt, I stop the game, she's got to leave. Okay, coach, come deal with her, take her off. He can sub for her. On this one, the other team can't answer with one sub. Okay, that's in the Plano rules. I checked. Make sense? Hey, if I stop the game because she's hurt, she leaves. Okay? Halftime, either team, obviously, there they do not need your permission, okay? Be nice if they let me know the goalkeeper changed. Why is this new person picking up the ball with that shirt? Okay? And then, like Ray pointed out, oh yeah, goalkeepers, same deal. And then deemed necessary for the referee, like Ray's situation. Okay? He hasn't had a chance to sub 15 minutes, those kids are standing there dying. Okay? Yeah, you can sub too. I'm cool with that.
He picks the equal playing time.
Yeah.
A lot of coaches like to do.
Especially if it's a recreational game that you're doing, PSA requires the players to play 50% of the game.
And it throws off the coaches, and then the parent gets mad at coaches, so on.
By the way, use some discretion on that. If your game, it's 100 degrees out, okay, you might be a little easier on when they can sub. Yeah, it's 100 degrees. Well, how about everybody sub? Okay, I'm good with that. If it's 70 degrees, and some coaches, ref, it's too hot. Okay, or the first week of the season when it's 30 degrees, ref, it's too cold. Cool, keep them running a while. Okay? Don't mess with that. By the way, on a sub, here's how this works. Keith, coach, you get to play coach.
Referee, may I sub, please?
No, sir. The reason I'm not giving him that is how many of his subs do I see standing up at the halfway line?
0.
None. That means this is going to take a while. This should, by the way, be part of your pregame.
Referee, may I sub, please?
Here's how the subs are going to work. Have them up at the center line ready to go. I'll grant your sub. Yep. So now when he asks,
Referee, may I sub, please?
Yes, sir.
Call them off.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my player to
Well,
go.
run on, run on. I'll take it, run on. Now, Mayor, stop, back off the field. If you don't say anything, he'll keep running. It's on you.
Yeah. Okay. And by the way, the coach that tells his players, run out there and go get them, you'll see them. Okay? I'm going to have a little chat with that coach. The first one will be, Coach, wait till the player's off before the new one comes on. Next up. Okay? The next up, he does the same wrong thing again. Okay, go call him off. Coach, you're cautioned. Third time, I'll caution him a second time, which means what? Thank you. He's out of there. Okay? Because technically, by the book, if he sends Ingram out here, go out and get him, Ingram. I yellow card Ingram. Right? Is that fair to him? The adult just told to do something stupid? I'll deal with the person who said it. By the way, I got this on film too, so coaches will see it.
What would you caution him for?
Entering the field without the referee's permission.
Very good.
Okay, here are your players on the field. Kindergarten, first, second grade, 6. That's 5 plus a goalkeeper. Everybody's got to have a goalkeeper. Then you guys will referee. Okay, the pre-K games at Preston Meadow, you won't be at. They do it different. Don't worry about it. Every game you'll see must have a referee. Everybody sees the 3 minimum to start. That means if Keith's team has 3 players there and it's time to go, tell him to get them on the field and go. When he starts telling me, oh, but we need to wait, the rest of my team's not here. No, sir, it's 8 o'clock. You have your minimum. We're playing now. Start the clock. Okay? Do not hold the start because of them. Because they're asking to. They have their minimum, we're cool. They don't have their minimum, start the clock. Okay? We're not going to start playing because he's short, but the clock has started. Because we're not going to start the 8 o'clock game at 8:10, which causes the 9:15 game to start at 9:30, which causes the 10:15 game to start at 10:45. See the problem developing here? So that 4:30 game now starts at what, 5:45? Guess who's going to get some emails? Yeah. Yeah, it's always the morning. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning. We're not awake. No, I'm awake. Let's go. Trust me, the kids are awake and ready to go.
And that's why you get there 30 minutes ahead.
Yeah. And by the way, if we don't start till 8:10 because you got there 5 minutes before your game time, and your equipment checks took long, and your field inspection took long, and it's your fault, I will hear about it, and then so will you. Okay? This will cost you money. Everybody good with that? Okay. Okay, if you're doing a 3rd and 4th grade game, they will have 9 on the field. That's 8 plus a goalkeeper. Their minimum is 6. 5th grade up, they have 11 on the field. It's 10 plus a goalkeeper, 7 minimum to start. Okay, they have their minimum, it's time to go, go. By the way, all age groups must have a goalkeeper. Goalkeepers must wear a different color than everybody on the field. I love watching the blue team with their goalkeeper in their red playing the red team. It's funny. Guess whose fault that is? The referees. Even when the excuse from the coach is, that's the only color I have. Great, find a different one. Okay? I don't care. They all know this stuff. Their bad planning is not my problem. Okay? Saw that this week. Red team with an off-red goalkeeper. Not going to work. Here's a pen. Okay? Coaches know to carry 2 goalie shirts if they're pennies or whatever. They know this stuff. Okay? If they really don't have one, look at them and go, do you have a white t-shirt running around loose? Because 90% of the time if they put a white t-shirt on them, we're good. Everybody good with that? By the way, if their goalie shirt does not have a number on it, I don't care, that's fine, let them play. Okay? They are also required to have permanent numbers on their jerseys. Okay, permanent number does not mean the magic marker drawn off. Okay? It does not mean tape. It means a permanent number like somebody at the shop ironed it on. If they don't, play the game, let me know. You will need to email me, Brad, this team, and I want the team name, and I want what field and what time, didn't have numbers. I will send that to Mike, and that coach will have a phone call from Mike. In his next game, that coach will have Mike standing right behind him to make sure they all have numbers. Okay? Everybody good with that? Let them play, let me know, I'll let Mike know. By the way, by let me know, you can email me, you can email Mike, you can email Mike, you can email Keith, you can email Buddy. Okay, I don't care who you email. If you know Mike's address, send it right to him, that's cool. Okay? We're getting tired, so we're getting done.